welcome back to another video. Today we are getting into something a little bit fun. If you're new here, my name is Tamarialakayye and I do videos over life and locks, but I'm going to be doing a more traditional type of YouTube video. I'm going to be showing you guys how I create my thumbnails. I use Picmonkey. I just recently uploaded a video on my top 3 favorite editing apps on my phone. Picmonkey was one of them, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I use Picmonkey on my desktop to edit my thumbnails for YouTube. So if you would like to see how I do my editing, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so basically I'm already in the Picmonkey app. If you look all the way over to where the little pointer is, it'll show you what you can do as far as adding text, adding photos and videos, adding graphics. You can draw on your designs. You can add different background colors. You can change your background to like maybe a stock photo that Picmonkey already has within their software. Of course, you got your rotating tools. So if you wanted to turn your picture around, or if you wanted to flip it or turn it vertically, you could do that as well. Then you also have some basic editings as far as touching up colors and things of that nature. And then if you extra, you can go ahead and touch up, you know, some beauty things as far as, you know, let's say if I wanted to make the line on my stomach go away, I could use like a blurring tool or something like that to make that go away. You also have texture. So texture is something like adding the clouds to the background on your thumbnail. And then comments, which is for if you wanted to leave a comment. Like I mentioned in my last video, you do have the option to work on some of these designs with other people, so you could leave comments for them to check it out as well. This is just a simple thumbnail that I've already created for one of my videos. It's already uploaded, but since I actually have to create a thumbnail for a video, that's what we're going to be doing today. But let me just take you through, let's see. Now I'm going to take you through it as I do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and minimize this really quick. I'm going to minimize it. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull up iMovie. Now you can get the main picture for your thumbnail in so many different ways, but this is just one way that I like to do it. I like to go through my video and find a moment to where I feel like, okay, that's it for my thumbnail. So I will literally scroll through the video and I'm like, where's that picture? Where's that picture? Where's that picture? Where's that picture? And this is actually not the video that I'm going to go ahead and do the thumbnail for. So let me just get to that real quick. All right, so I need to do a thumbnail for a lot of my videos actually. I'm gonna do this one. I need to do this one. All right, so let me just scroll through and figure out which picture I want to go ahead and use for this. All right, so I'm feeling like I'm liking the part where I'm holding the sign that says living my best life, because that is what we are doing and that is the goal. So I'm gonna just slowly scroll through here and see if I can find a picture for my thumbnail. And instead of using the mouse to scroll through, I'm just using the arrows on my keypad. That way I can catch what I would consider to be that perfect moment. And then if you're like me, I'm low-key a perfectionist, and I realize that this screen recording and this camera is running, so I need to hurry up and just pick something. So I'm going to just pick one, and then if I have to go back and re-edit my thumbnail, I'll do that. But I just want to go ahead and show you guys how to actually edit with Picmonkey and create thumbnails. So let me just pick one. So something else that you want to keep in mind when you're looking for this, you want to pick like a scene or a picture that does not have really a lot going on, so that you can actually have space around yourself to put your own little images and things of that nature. So, okay, let me see. I'm gonna do gonna go ahead and make my iMovie screen bigger, and then I'm gonna take a screenshot of just this section right here for my thumbnail. To take a screenshot, you just hit Shift, Command, and 4, and then you'll see like the little arrow with the little compass pop up, and then you put it wherever you want it to go, and then you hold down on your mouse and you just drag it out to create your thumbnail. You can do the whole square, or you could do just yourself. It doesn't really matter. I usually just go ahead and do the whole square. Once you release your mouse, you'll hear like that clicking noise or whatever, and it'll automatically save to your desktop. So I'm just gonna go ahead and minimize this because I don't need it anymore. I got my picture that I need for my thumbnail. We're gonna go back into Picmonkey. I'm gonna go ahead and maximize that for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and just jump into create new, and we're gonna scroll down to blank canvas. No, actually we're gonna use a template. We're gonna make it so easy. So we're gonna go to templates, and then right here under templates, it has, you know, featured. So if you scroll down, you will find so many different templates. As you see, they're labeled with each type of, you know, template that it is. You're going to be looking for YouTube templates or video templates. So here's some video templates. Let's see, YouTube right here. So this is a new feature. You go to all, you click on all, and then these are all of your YouTube channel arts, your YouTube end screens, your YouTube intros, your YouTube thumbnails, and things of that nature. So since we're doing a thumbnail, I'm gonna go ahead and click on thumbnail. But keep in mind, like, you could use some of their intro templates and some of their end screen templates for your thumbnail. You don't have to use it specifically for what they have it under. You could just, you know, creatively use it how you want to use it, because I've used this intro, as you see, for the template for the video, or for the template that I showed you guys when we first started the video for the Fabletics. That is the same exact background and clouds. So yeah, you can definitely do that. You can be as creative as you want to be. But yeah, let's just go ahead and keep moving. So this is some of their canvases that they have for you to use. I'm just going to go ahead and pick one. It really doesn't matter. A lot of these templates are just there to give you inspiration and a start. Once you click the template, you don't have to actually use it exactly how it is. You can tweak it and make it look how you want it to look, but it just gives you at least a starting point of when it comes to, you know, picking your template. So let's say, but as you see, the list just goes on and on and on and on, which is what, you know, I really like. So when I'm really taking my time to pick out a template or something like that, I do have a variety of options that I could use. I'm gonna go ahead and try this one. It's calling me the split page look. I really like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take her out. So the way that you can take her out is you click on her, and then you will see the box that will outline her. And if you're not sure if it's her that you're clicked on, look over here to the side. These are your different layers. Whatever you click on one of these boxes on the side, you'll see the blue lines pop up, and that'll let you know exactly what it is that you're editing. So this is that, and then I guess there's another underlying color of red in there, and then we have her. So we're gonna go ahead and delete her. You can delete her from your keyboard, or you could even click the click on these 3 little buttons over here on the side. So if you click that, you could move the layer either to the front or move it to the back. You could straighten it. You could change how big it is. You could revert. You could cut it out, which would be the same thing pretty much as deleting it. You could copy it. You have all these options over here of what you could do to that one particular layer. So we're just gonna go ahead and delete her. We don't need her. We're gonna go ahead and add the image that I took from YouTube. So we're gonna go to add image up here at the very top on the left hand side. And we are, of course, adding an image. So let's see. I want to add an image from my computer. So you can add an image from all of these places depending on where you like to store your photos. But since my screenshot went directly to my computer, that's where I'm gonna find it. So I'm gonna click on that. All right, it's on the desktop. It should probably be the last one, and it is. So I'm just gonna click on that, and then I'm gonna click on open. And then it's gonna have my photo that I added over here on this side. I'm just gonna go ahead and click on that, and it pops directly right into the thumbnail. Now, what I like most about editing with Picmonkey is that I don't have to do a lot to be covering this background. Like, you can take, you know, separate pictures for your thumbnails, or you can grab them right from your video. And if you take separate ones, you're being a little bit more meticulous on how you want to look, and you want to do like the weird facial expressions like, yeah, look what I'm doing, or look what I found. You could do it like that, or you could just grab from your video, come to Picmonkey, and then go over here to your image tools, and then you can remove the background. Just pick one of your favorite, and then look at that. So now I don't have that background image within my thumbnail. It looks more professional, it looks neater just by removing the background. However, I'm not done. I like to go in with the eraser tool, and then I like to go to the hardness. And then from there, I like to just go ahead, bring that hardness all the way to 100%, and then I will erase that. That just takes away any harshness that's within my photo. And then as well, I like to go within my edits. So we're basically still in that same tool section. So in my edits right here on auto adjust, I'll go ahead and brighten my color just a little bit. And then as well, I will sharpen my color. So you can play around with this and change it to your liking. Like, you can make it super strong, or you could just keep it, you know, however you want to keep it. I like to keep mine at the presetting. I feel like that works really good for me, and I like to keep it simple. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play around with this image. I'm gonna make it as big as I want to just by dragging out the edges. Like, it's really that simple when you're using Picmonkey. You don't have to do a lot, just enough. So I'm gonna put just about right there, and then you have all these lines that come up on the screen that really help you to align things. Like, do you want it to be aligned way up here? Do you want it right here? these lines, the red lines, will just really help you get things in line and keep things looking very neat. So pay attention to when you're, you know, moving things around, how it looks. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and add an outline, which is under the image tools as well. So it's shadow and outlines. For this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and do, I like to do a white outline. It's weird, but if you do a white outline and then if you go up to the drop shadow and you add that as well, see how it looks? It's like you have the white outline and then just behind that outline, you have the shadow, which makes the picture kind of jump out at you. So from there, you could change literally like the angle of the shadow however you wanted it to go just by moving this across. Like, it is that simple. Picmonkey is it's so easy to use. It is so beginner friendly. And then if you wanted your, let's say you wanted the outline to be thinner than what it is, so you could just click on this, or if you wanted it to be thicker, you could also move it with this bar. So you could use the numbers or the bars to edit pretty much anything within your Picmonkey app, which is so cool. So same thing for the intensity. You get on or you hover around the intensity area and then this will pop up. If you move, see how it just pops up as you hover over the top of that bar. So you have that option to use that or to use the sliding bar. It's really that easy. Picmonkey is really cool. So you just play around with it. I could take my whole picture out of there and then just have the outline by knocking out my picture, and then I can put it back. Text, let's say I want to do home decor, and then I'll just leave it as 101 right there. Move it around, put it wherever you want to put it. Very simple. If you want to change the text, you just want to click on or double click wherever your text is within that text box, and then you go to text at the very top, or no, sorry, not that. So once you've double clicked on here and your text is highlighted, you want to go down within your text tools, and then you'll see right here, it'll have the name of the text that you're currently using. So you want to go ahead and click on that, and then it'll bring up all of your recently used text, and then it'll bring up a list of so many other texts. All right, let's just say we want to do Hebo Black, and we change it to that. All right, you like that, but you know, it's still missing something, so you want to go and change the color. So you go back into the text tool. You can either customize your own color, or you can pick just colors that are already recently, or colors that are already predetermined. So let's say you want to do the yellow. Like, okay, I really like that, but it's still plain. What I like to do is just go in, of course, and do an outline. Do an outline, make it however thick you want it to be, change the color to whatever you want it to change it to, and then as well add a drop shadow. So there you go. It's you creating it how you want it to be created. Then as well, let's just say, you know, this background area right here, like for some reason I don't like this background and I want to go ahead and switch it out. So you want to go to, so basically, since you're clicked on the background, and when you go over to this section, it's automatically going to bring you to background tools. So you want to go down to add background image. So you can pick from where you want to grab your picture. I'm just going to go to the stock photos just to show you guys what they have in stock. And since I'm doing home decor, I'm just going to go ahead and pick this one. It's easy. I'm just going to go ahead and pick that. So now I look like I'm sitting in somebody's living room, and it legit looks like a good ass living room. So yeah, I've taken myself and I put myself in somebody's fancy living room and I'm living my best life. Home decor 101. My thumbnail is complete. You could literally do so many things within this app, but these are just some of the basic primary functions within the app. Let's just say you like the text, but you still want to do something a little bit different. Let's say you want to take that yellow and you want to fill it with something. So we're just going to fill it. So as you see right over here, I'm on fill with image. We're just gonna use the stock photos because why not? They're free. They're royalty free. And let's just say we want to do, let's see, what's a good stock photo? Let's just go ahead and use the grass. So now you have the grass as pretty much the background for your lettering on your font. So once you're done, you literally just close it out. Or if you wanted to download it, you could download it and then it's automatically gonna store to your hub. But once you close it out, it's still going to store to your hub. So whether you download it right away or you close it out, it's just gonna automatically save within your hub, and then you can open it up. These are all of my recent ones. But yeah, it'll automatically store within all of your designs. So if you want to go back in, you go back in. You can change and adjust things as much or as often as you want to. And yeah, that is pretty much Picmonkey. You can also add like different graphics. So let's say you wanted to add some Instagram logo on here for some reason. Let's say you're like, hey, even on my thumbnail, I'm still wanting people to go ahead and, add me on Instagram. So I'm gonna put my Instagram on here. I'm just gonna go ahead and change the color to white because it's that simple. I'm just gonna go ahead and also add my Instagram name on there. So we're gonna do it. Okay, oh, that's too big. So what I can do is just go ahead and click on it. Let's say I want to change the font size. You can go ahead and use these arrows, or not arrows, the minus and plus sign to make your font bigger or smaller. You could do it with the arrows, or you could just go in here and pick a number that you think is the best font. 16, way too small, so we're just gonna go with about 100. And then let's say, okay, so my name is Tamarialakayye, but it's not looking the way that I would spell it out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stretch it out and then move it down here, just like that. Picmonkey is so simple, you guys. So I hope you guys were able to learn something from this quick tutorial on editing thumbnails with Picmonkey. If you did, be sure to go ahead and leave me a comment down below. All right, so that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to do that on your way out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.